Hi guys, welcome to Web3 Cult. I'm Manu. I've been working in crypto and Web3 space for almost 3.5 or 4 years now. I love building projects, attending hackathons, and I try to build and attend hackathons every now and then wherever I can. The reason I thought I'll make a YouTube channel around Web3 and development around crypto is that a lot of my friends and family have been reaching out to me asking all sort of questions around crypto or Web3 in general. Some of them asked for financial advices, and a few college friends reach out to me on how to get started in the space, how to start building in the space. I understand the reason why this might be happening. I've seen this pattern before during the last bull run, honestly. Not to tie two things, soon after Trump started talking about crypto and he got elected, I've been receiving these questions a lot more often. So I thought, why not create a YouTube channel instead of me answering to every other DM. So before I start posting any video, I want to talk about why one should learn about Web3 or at least give it a try. Well, to be very honest, I don't have an exact or a generalized answer that fits everyone, but I can tell you why I got into Web3 and maybe some of it will resonate with you. So let's start with the obvious one, money. Some of you might believe or think let's do it for money. It's totally fair. There's definitely money in the space if you play your cards right. That's a different thing that I haven't made it. If I had, I wouldn't be sitting here on a Sunday recording a video. Secondly, you have probably heard these stories. Maybe one of your friends got a life-changing airdrop and made ridiculous wealth overnight. Trust me, that's very possible in Web3, and those stories aren't just urban legends. Or maybe it's a meme coin. You've probably seen a random meme coin pop out every now and then, hit millions or even billions in market cap, and now you're thinking like, hey, I could launch one meme coin too and maybe retire on a beach somewhere. Not as far-fetched as it sounds. If you don't know what a meme coin is, trust me, we'll talk about it. That's totally fine. Or maybe because you're bored writing those same old APIs, scaling same backend services that have been already written by some other team in some other place or a startup, and you're just replicating it now in the place that you work at. Reinventing the wheel, sort of. If you are in this mindset, Web3 might be a fun skill or like a new dev tool to add to your skill set. That was one of my main reasons of jumping into Web3. It felt new and challenging. Maybe you have just got some how do I put it? Maybe you have got some extra wealth lying around. Some of you might already have made generational wealth and you're ready to gamble it in crypto. Not the smartest reason to get into crypto, but people do it, so I thought I'll just mention it. For me, it was partially because I saw the things people around me were doing. I tried a bunch of things in my college. Pulls apart things like building AR/VR solutions, writing client-side vanilla JavaScript, building not so diverse CRUD backend services. I also tried digging into systems and security a bit, but I think I was not smart enough to build anything meaningful there. So when I came across Web3 or a distributed system for the first time, I thought that was something new. And as I dug more into it, I couldn't stop myself from appreciating the beauty of how these systems are designed. A blockchain or a distributed system in general. The very idea of not having a centralized server or authorities where all my actions are rooted and the information that I interact with or I create on the internet is stored at one central place. I think that was something that stood out to me. And thinking back though, the first distributed system that I ever came across was probably Torrent. Though it's not a blockchain, but yeah, when you think about distributed systems, yes, it is one of them. I started seeing Web3 as freedom and empowerment, honestly. Everything I deployed on chain was public and open source. I had the freedom to check the source code of any protocol that I interact with. I could see exactly what action I was taking and what changes my action would trigger in the protocol. And the best part was that my changes or the changes that I propagate on the network are immutable and public for everybody to see. So it's like transparency and accountability on a whole new level. Yes, I agree that this transparency and freedom acts as a double-edged sword. There are places where censorship and governance might be required, but I feel just because a problem is difficult to solve, the answer to it shouldn't be shutting it down or controlling it. Good problems, like if given time and enough attention, always result in better and new solutions. And I feel information retrieval should always be free for everybody. Not just information, but basic fundamental of civilization, like the ability to send money to a friend, transact or trade for that matter, should always be free like without any middlemen, I feel. So the idea that you can interact financially or exchange value directly with someone without relying on a bank or any middleman to process your payment, it is what makes this space so revolutionary, honestly. That being said, looking from a developer's perspective, if you are in school, college, bored at your current workplace, or even if nothing is wrong with the work that you're doing, you should consider giving Web3 a try at least. My few personal reasons why I think so: because of the growing market. While some of you might think that you are already late, I also used to think that when I started dabbling around Web3 in the middle or the of after the last bull run. I thought I was late, but honestly, if you look at the stats, then you can easily figure out things are just getting started. It's a niche developer field, honestly, and when something is new or there are very few people building in it, I feel that's the best time to experiment with something. And it's not just true with the in the context of Web3. Like for example, if you're working in systems, kernels, or maybe something as niche as eBPF, then this statement also hold true that you should give it a try. And don't worry if you don't know what eBPF is. Even I don't understand it fully, so that's food for thought for both of us. Circling back to the point, the fact that you are one of the very few people building in that zone is very crucial. The frequency of solving new problems that are not already solved by others is much higher when you are doing something niche. Yeah, very strong reason. The third reason would be the growing demand or maybe high salaries that Web3 developers have right now. But I don't totally agree to this. But I do agree that things are a bit inflated in Web3. But it's not true only in Web3 or crypto. I believe if you are good at what you do, you pick one skill and you ace it, then definitely you will make good money. So I partially agree with this, but yeah, if you are good at something, you're doing something niche, then you don't have to worry about money, is what my personal belief is. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have for this video. Hope that was worth your time. A quick recap: in this video, we talked about why you should consider giving Web3 a try. Don't listen to me like give it a try, and one thing that I promise is it won't be waste of your time. So yeah, catch you in the next video where we'll be talking about what exactly is Web3, what is blockchain, what is DeFi, or any other jargon that you hear like on Twitter, maybe somewhere else. Or if you want me to talk about something specifically, put it in the comment. And yeah, see you in the next video.